style of movie.
It's okay. It's okay, but it's no Weekend at Bernie's.
Right. It's no, and yeah, how could you compare it to such a classic movie? I mean, Andrew McCarthy. I mean, Jonathan Silverman.
I
Team
just
up
watched
in a
that
drop-dead
recently.
Comedy of the year, right?
Hold on, tell me more. This sounds amazing because I liken it to our economy. Tell me the plot of Weekend at Bernie's.
The pair star as ambitious young employees who accidentally uncover an embezzlement scam in their company. Bernie, their boss, rewards their efforts by inviting them to his beachside pleasure palace for the weekend. When the boys arrive, they find that Bernie has been bumped off. But even a stiff won't stop this party. So aided by the charms of Gwen.
This is great. It's horrible.
Yeah.
This is horrible. Now replace this party with Ben Bernanke. At what point can we switch it over and hey, let's read it through once the regular way, pick it up with that sentence, then we'll come back and change it to what's happening with our economy.
All right, but even a stiff won't stop this party. Aided by the charms of Gwen, the boys make quite a splash as they dodge bullets, babes, and bodies in the wackiest, wildest weekend of their lives. That's it. All right.
Blake, I think you're onto something. I think you're missing your calling as being like the announcer guy. How about we do that? How about we do a regular...
I get my voice to drop a couple octaves. Yeah, I could be that movie guy doing the preview.
Well, you were getting pretty close there, and I've heard you do some impressions. So we're gonna have to beef it up when we reenact it now. So let's change the characters.
Get a blue snowball microphone.
Get a Mac and a mic.
Time.
Get a Mac and a mic.
Right.
Okay. So I think Red Pill said that yesterday in the chat room. Anyway, so read it back, but change the situation to the Federal Reserve. Like in our currency crisis. Let's go sentence by sentence and come up with a decent sentence and move forward. Let's see what we can do.
All right, you want me to start at the beginning?
Right from the beginning, go.
All right, the Weekend at Bernie's, the pair star, or Weekend at Bernanke's.
Weekend at Bernanke's. How about you could say George Bush and Barack Obama star.
Right. As ambitious young employees who accidentally uncover an embezzlement scam in their company. Or should we put John Corzine in there?
Okay, so we could
he's
say...
irrelevant. He's in a true... Yeah.
George W. Bush and Barack Obama star as young, aspiring politicians hell-bent on taking control of the free world.
Right. I want to put Don John Corzine in there. So, let's see.
I thought you were going to cast the movie with Don Johnson.
Oh, that would, he was right around that time. He was a big star at that time.
That actually would kind of work. Okay, go ahead. What's the next
line?
Right.
So Bernanke, their boss, rewards their efforts by inviting him to his beachside pleasure palace for the weekend.
I got it.
All right.
To Jekyll Island.
Oh, that's a good one. All right, yes, Jekyll Island. They do have the beachside pleasure palace. And so when the boys arrive, they find that Bernanke has been bumped off. But even what's that?
Sorry, I walked all over the best line of this. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Oh, yes, when the boys arrive, they find that Bernie has been bumped off. But even a stiff won't stop this party.
So what we would say here, we would say... but the boys arrive to find that the dollar bill has been intentionally devalued and is only being held up by a few flimsy strings.
Right. And
but the dead dollar won't stop these guys from trying to make it work anyway.
Right. And as they dodge bullets, babes, and bodies in the wackiest, wildest weekend of their lives.
I got it. As they dodge Big Bird binders and bayonets.
That's a good one. Nice. All right.
Okay, we need to go back and listen to this show and put this together, and we'll do one final piece next week. We'll do.
Excellent.
Yeah. All right, there's our homework, Blake.
We're going to do improv starting next week. All right.
I almost spit up my coffee there. Sure, I guess we're doing improv now. That's the way we're going to do this? Fine, Blake. If nobody's going to call us, we're going to do improv. And if you don't like it, you got to call